Hey everybody, it's Michael David. We are in the garden shooting in nature. We talked about that in the first episode, getting closer to nature. I want to expand today on too much technology. You can have too much of anything. You can go too far. If you have too much sunlight, you can get burned, but a small amount is good for you with the vitamin D. So you see the point. With technology, I believe we've crossed a line to where it is too much. I was at the beach today and I saw a lot of young people staring at their phones. They were not enjoying the beach. They were on social media. I think that's too far. I think there needs to be a balance in your day, and doing 10, 12, 14 hours a day of social media is too far. This is my opinion. It's commentary. So I am from Generation X. I grew up without any people staring at phones or having cell phones. We all had good, clear communication and learned a lot of great social skills. We were comfortable with simple technology and simple computers, video games, that kind of thing, and are still comfortable with that. Many people in my group of Generation X. So less is more is my point. There was a sweet spot around the years 2005 to 2010 where I think was the sweet spot. That was, we had internet and a little bit of media online like MySpace, just enough, and I think we had it for about 5 years. And we can go back to it. We can roll back. You don't always have to go forward and run around and keep posting over and over, and it's stressful handling social media accounts, and people can be pretty mean and nasty and negative online. A lot of fighting. So it's important to experience real life. That's why we're here on this planet. We were given an opportunity, a gift, to come down here to interact with people. We're supposed to mix it up and have contrast and learn from other people who are different from us. It's fine to be around different people. That's why we're here. So just blocking people out and only texting and only doing Facebook messages, and it's just a block. It's stunting spiritual growth is my opinion. So I do believe in doing things in person and putting down the phone and interacting with real life. So just pick out a few social media platforms that you like. I mean, I have YouTube and Facebook and maybe one other thing, and that's about it. I keep it real low tech and user friendly and simple, and I'm not stressed out anymore. I'm just relaxed and comfortable, and it's a tool. It's to be used as a tool. Yes, I have a cell phone, but I use it for a purpose, to look something up like a map, and then I put it down. And I don't stare at it for hours. I like to see people in person. I love real phone calls, real warmth, real human interaction, and I grew up that way, and I want to share that with the next generation coming up behind me, X, Y, and Z. And there is a balance, and I know you can all find your balance. It's just being mindful of it and finding your way. As far as apps, I mean, I have, a handful of apps on my phone. It has to be something I really use. Like I really use, for example, Starbucks. I love the menu there and the coffees, and I get points and credits, and that's a valuable app to me, and so I will keep that one. But if you're not going to use it, just release it from your phone and clean out your phone and keep life simple. So we're going through a process of cleansing every area of our life because we are going on a journey. We're going on this metaphysical journey. We're going to find out ancient mysteries and all the truth of our planet, our hidden history. So it's complicated, and we need to clear the decks. That's what we're doing right here and right now, clear the decks. You'll see that I have like 16 videos of ancient mysteries online and 5 movies, so it's there. I've got some of the material, but not many people were looking at it, so I needed to regroup. I need a more personal approach, tell you a little bit more about myself and my journey. And although it's not about me, I mean, I'm more like a narrator. You're the star of your movie, which is your life. Refer to The Wizard of Oz. You're the main character. I am one of the people you meet on the way, like the Tin Man or whatever. But it's your journey. So I'm glad to share my knowledge. I've been in metaphysics for so long. So anyway, a few other things. We've had a village economy for thousands of years. We all went to the village in Rome and Greece and Israel in biblical times, and we went to the plaza and did business with the butcher and the baker, and we got things repaired and fixed and interacted and socialized, and got if you treat service people well, you get great service. So that's what I learned from my parents. And you tip well, and you have a good experience out in the workplace, in the plaza, in the marketplace. It's a win-win, and I'm going to continue to do that. I rarely shop online. There has to be a really strong reason. When you shop in the village marketplace, it's great for the economy. It provides jobs. It provides places to go and to interact and socialize. I hope we keep bookstores. People keep reading books, even used books, and music stores. All of these things are important. Where I live, there's like 3 used record stores, so it's kind of bouncing back. It's kind of turned around and bounced back, and people love to go look through old records and CDs and whatever, and buy them and talk about music and have fun. It's a very interactive experience, and so I believe in the village economy. When you spend $1 in your village, it stays there and circulates many times. 5, 6, 7, 8 times it circulates around. If you send it off on the internet to a company, it never comes back. So please do remember that. I do believe in reading books. We're going to be talking about some books on our Ancient Mystery journey, doing some book study and review. And I hope we keep them online. A lot of things you post on social media are gone by next week. No one remembers them. No one remembers a Twitter post. It's just all disposable. So I do believe in books. I hope we've had books for thousands of years. I hope we don't just throw them by the wayside, and we all keep books in our homes and read them and share them and have bookstores. I hope that kind of turns around and bounces back, because there aren't many left at this point. So it's important to have a balance in life. The overall lesson today is to find that sweet spot. Like I said, we kind of had it around the year 2005 to 2010, and we can go back to that. Like I said, I'm from the 80s generation. If you want to know what people acted like before social media, I'm going to recommend 3 movies. This is kind of homework per se, I guess, but fun homework, you know. The first movie is The Breakfast Club. 5 teenagers interacting, really sharing with each other, and 5 very different people, and they're working it out. They're working out their differences. St. Elmo's Fire, same thing. It's a group of college graduates finding their way in the real world. St. Elmo's Fire. And the last one, Pretty in Pink, just a fun movie about romance in high school and new wave music and all of that. So those are the 3 I'll recommend, and you can get a real taste of what people acted like. As far as TV shows, there's a great one called 8 is Enough. If you can find that, really warm, big, happy family. No computers, no social media. Everyone just interacted and sat around the dinner table and really talked with each other and worked out problems and hugged and teased and cried and kissed and had real human experiences. So if you can find 8 is Enough online, that was my favorite show. I really related to that one growing up, so I wanted to share that with you. And just remember to treat people well as you go out in society each day. Or if you can't, just go neutral. Just be neutral and kind of turn away. But you don't want to get tangled up in nasty karma with people. So look for win-win situations and go throughout your day with a positive attitude and interact with people. Try to break out of that technology shell. So I will leave you on that note.